And now we are just going to be playing some Dorfromantik the rest of the stream. Hopefully, y'all will stick around. Village Romantic. Is that what that means? Is that like German for Village Romantic? So this is from 8/15. That's 5 days ago. That's what it literally means. Cool. I don't know which of these is the stream world, so I'll pick this one. Okay. Alright. This exists and is a thing. Is it German or is it a different language? Is it German or is it like Dutch or something? I don't know. And I may sound like it, but I'm just a fucking American, you know? I have no idea. Wait. How do you know what it's called, but you don't but you don't know the language? What? How did you learn this knowledge if you don't even know what the language is? God damn it. It is German. Ah, okay. I was about to say, how do you learn what it means without learning which language it means that in? So unfortunately I have to ruin this tile right here, which fucking blows, but oh well. Much more catastrophous is that we have to start a new fucking waterway. Well, actually it won't be new. So there's a bear here, so this is probably a forest tile. If that's a forest tile, then even though I have water going in that direction, I would much rather have my trees going in that direction. Please don't clip me. Bro, you want to know why there are very few clips on this channel until you just made a few? It's because I am literally running this on a laptop. I do not have the functional capability for me to, like, go in and make a clip while I'm in the middle of streaming. Like, I don't have 2 monitors. I have 1 monitor. I don't have 3 monitors, I have 1 monitor, you know, like, me clipping anybody is not possible. It's just not really a thing. Oh, I also forgot that I need to get the music on. Why are you heartbroken? What? That's it, man. Tough. What? Okay, this right here only wants 2 of these. Hopefully that's doable in a foreseeable future. See, this would be perfect if it just had a single planes on it, or if we got something that 67, bro? I do not know what that means. Is that's the new that's the new brain rot era? Is that like 07? Is 67 the new 07? 67? 67. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I literally just don't know what it is. Mango? What? Who's Mango? Mango Funk. Is that related to Labubu's? You're too old. Yeah, I'm 30. I know I sound like a teenage boy, but I'm actually 30. Please don't tell me you're like a 14-year-old kid. God damn it. Oh, God. No, I'm 13. No! Okay, you're joking. Good, because I set this stream to, like, have, like, no kids allowed, because I want to talk about whatever the fuck I want to without having to worry about some motherfucker being like well, okay, adults do that anyway, but when adults do it, you're not the villain, you know? You're the villain, though, when it's the kids that are crying over you. You know, you can't logic your way out of it because a child is crying. So of course I don't want any kids in my stream. So, okay, that doesn't work. Yay! I guess that's fine, yeah. God damn it. There's gotta be a way to do this. Yes! 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 I hate these tiles, by the way. These make me want to hurt people. I hate these, this version of this tile and the railroad version of this tile. I fucking hate them so much. I don't know where else to put it, though, other than right there. Is that what I want to do? You could put a railroad stop or a water park there later. I'll put this over here instead, yeah. Sweet. Yes! Bro is not Markiplier. Markiplier. I used to watch Markiplier. Look, this is the most shameful purchase. So, like, I'm 30, right? So, like, over the course of my whole fucking life, I have, you know, I've paid a lot of money over time, cumulatively, to, like, plenty of video games and hobbies. I've never really felt shame over it, though, because it was never one purchase. It's just, oh yeah, this is an amenity. There's nothing inherently wrong with me doing this. And so I've never felt shame for it. However, I feel close to a modicum of shame over the fact that I bought like $3,000 worth of Unus Annus merch. And I've attempted to keep it in mint condition for quite a while. But eventually, I'm gonna realize I need to actually put that on and wear that, and people are gonna be very confused as to why the fuck I have a shirt that has Anus written on it. Because people aren't gonna fucking get it! They're not gonna fucking understand! They're gonna be like, who is this freak? What is this weird? Why are you wearing a shirt that says anus on it? Oh, God. And so I feel like a modicum of shame over the fact that it's gonna be... it's not an unwearable merch. It's not unwearable merch. Okay, so... Do you not know... So, you're not 13, but are you old enough to know what Unus Annus was? Were you paying attention to Markiplier during that period of time? It was, it started in the summer... No, the fall... It was like, September... Or it was November. I believe it was November of 2019. I never watched Marker Play. Okay. So, in November of 2019, Markiplier and Ethan Plays, which is another YouTuber, they started an art project called Unus Annus. And Unus Annus is Latin for 1 year. Like, you ever seen the word annual? That means 1 year in English, or yearly in English. That's what that word is referring to annus in Latin. And so the art project of Unus Annus is that every single day they would make a new video. Literally every day they had to make a video. Each and every day they must make and post a video. And then at the exact 1 year mark from when they opened the channel on, was it November 19th? It was something like that. Exactly 1 year from when they opened the channel Unus Annus, they would then immediately take the channel that they put 365 videos on and immediately delete the entire channel. So it was basically an art project about the impermanence of existence and about how you should cherish all of your moments that you have. Because you never know the difference between things things being fine and things being over in less than a year. Because things are impermanent. Now, to a certain extent, it is a completely and utterly sentimental project, because the reality is that if you go on the internet, I undoubtedly, I have literally zero doubt that if you go into a torrent website, you're gonna find the entire catalog of Unus Annus. Because that's the way that the internet works. There is no such thing as temporary on the internet. And I'm sure that Mark and Ethan are both intelligent enough men to understand that that is the fact, that is true. But the sentiment was that the project was about the impermanence of life and existence, and about cherishing things in spite of the fact that they are temporary. And I thought that was pretty cool. So I bought like $3,000 of their merch. Because in my mind, I was thinking, this was an interesting art project they did, and I really like the aesthetic of the black and white with the skulls and like the hourglasses. They had a very heavy, yin yang, death and life sort of aesthetic to it, which was very. I'm not like a literal goth, but I do like horror shit. I do like macabre imagery in many instances. So it was basically a perfect aesthetic that I actually liked. And also, FOMO. Because never again would Unus Annus merch ever be made. Because once they finished Unus Annus in 2020, November 2020, perhaps if my memory is even correct here, November 19th of 2020, like, the moment they finished the project, they immediately began pretending that it never happened. As a gag. So, like, it enhanced the sentiment behind the whole idea that they were going for. That Unus Annus came, it went, and now it is gone forever. At least that's the theme. It's not actually gone forever, because I absolutely believe you can just torrent the episodes, all the videos of Unus Annus from some torrent website on the internet. I have absolutely no doubt that you can do that. Especially now that it's been 5 years. It's been almost 5 years since Unus Annus ended, right? Like, almost 5 years. So, I have no doubt that you could go and find Unus Annus on the internet somewhere. Zero doubt whatsoever. But I still thought it was a very cool, sentimental project, I thought it was neat. But the problem is that the word annus, which is ANNUS, not ANUS, it's ANNUS because it's based on annual, not anus. But like, it was a very obscure art project that existed for 1 year and then was scrubbed from the clear web, Like, you can find like clips of Unis Honest that are only clips, but you cannot find full videos of them unless you go to the dark web or the torrent websites. Dark web isn't the torrent websites. Torrenting is practically a clear web activity at this point in time, if I'm going to be totally honest. But because it was still, you know, basically erased, because it was basically erased from the clear web, like, most people don't know what the fuck it even is. So if I took all my merch and I wore it out in public, I would just look like a guy walking around with a shirt that has anus misspelled on it. Like, I mean, I'm gonna do it one day anyway. Like, if I go to a different country, I sure as fuck am gonna do it, because there aren't gonna be a bunch of Americans that are like, what do you mean, anus? You know? Like, there won't be a bunch of those people in different countries. There'll be people who just don't speak English or Latin and have no idea what it means in the first place. So close. But yeah, because of the fact that it's so obscure, it makes it kind of awkward, just the idea of, like, wearing the merch, because people are gonna be so confused. Why do you have that written on a shirt? That's very weird. Unis anus? No. Unis anus or something. No. No! There's two N's in both of those words. No! But yeah, I bought a bunch of their merch. Some of it I gifted away, and some of it I'm going to gift away, as I planned many years ago. But I just haven't gotten that opportunity. And no, I'm not randomly gifting it to like people in chat. I'm not running a sweepstakes. I'm just like a gift for you know, someone at some point. Do I just put this here? I think I do. I don't really see any other useful place to put this. Like, it doesn't really help this. I mean, well, it does add on once to it, so fine, whatever. Just trying to find a suitable place. A suitable place? And will this motherfucker ever stop expanding? But yeah, so I just have a tiny modicum of shame for that. For buying so much merch only to realize that it's not exactly unwearable, but just awkwardly wearable. We don't want to put that there. What am I doing? I want to put this, like, over here or something. This ruins it, though. That also ruins it. Oh, but I can do this. This wants to close off, so I shouldn't do moves that expand it. I should really put this somewhere else. Like right there, I guess. you played Limbo yet. I am unfamiliar with Limbo. It's like Inside from the same devs. Okay. Is it older or newer? Older? Is that the game where, like, shadow spiders, like, murder you or something? Is this like a game I've seen on X-Play in 2007? Or some bullshit? Oh, wow. I thought I didn't know it, but I guess I kinda did. I'll consider it. It's certainly old enough. And I do like, you know, grimdark aesthetic. So, maybe. That could eventually be something. You have to play Ao Oni first? Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I have that suggestion from you, and I have another suggestion from a friend. So I'm fine with Ao Oni. Jesus. Man, I've run out. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm about to lose. Hey! It's perfect, but it didn't earn me anything. Other than my satisfaction. Yeah, I've lost. There's no coming back from this. I don't think there's any coming back from this. Well, that's 2. Wait, I already finished that one. What am I doing? Fuck it. I think I'm okay, I'm not totally fucked quite yet. I'm just nearly totally fucked. Okay, yeah, we just lost. Okay, alright. Oh well. No. No. There. You sound like a person who might know Ace Attorney. No. I don't know shit about Ace Attorney. I was a GameCube boy and a PC boy. I was not a PlayStation Capcom person. And other than the idea of Ace Attorney being funny, I don't really have any interest. Like, I've never really had any interest in that. I mean, maybe there's nothing wrong with me giving things a try, obviously, but it's just that it's just not what I am familiar with, and I never had any interest in the past. Oh, fucking goddamn it. Oh, this is almost so fucking... Look at how good this would be. The game wasn't sabotaging me. What is with all these? What the fuck? There's gotta be a better way for me to do this, right? Like, put that there, then hang that there. Maybe. No, that's not good because of the fucking houses! You bitch! I guess I can do that? Oh my god. No! No! Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta do me dirty, Dorf? Dorf, why are you doing this, Dorf? Come on. Uh-oh. Where... Is this the first railroad? I think this is the first railroad, yeah. I'm nervous about that. I am nervous about this. Excuse me. There we go. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Not good enough. Pretty good. Alright. Fuck you, game. I'm really glad that I bought a Steam Deck. I have a laptop, but I think it has the same performance as yours. I can play pretty much everything on it and even emulate 3DS. I'd buy a PC, but I don't have enough space. I live with some other people, so I also don't have a lot of space either. I have this dusty old desktop that I have literally right next to me. But, like, it's even older than the laptop. So I don't think it would just suddenly be more powerful than this laptop. Just because it's a desktop PC. Like, no, I'm pretty sure it's so fucking old that it doesn't fucking matter. Like, I tried to play League of Legends on it once. You know, I know, big mistake, but I tried to play League of Legends on it once, and, like, it just can't really do much. It just really can't. It's so bad. It's so old. Like, even when all of its drivers were updated, it didn't really make any sense in the way it functioned. Steam Deck sounds pretty decent, though, I suppose. I assume it's in the hundreds of dollars, probably. And I don't know if I would care for it, since I spend so much time playing Magic. I have hundreds of dollars to spend on cards, not on a new console. Uh-huh. Fuck. Oh, that was almost perfect. God, why does it have to not be perfect? Cost me 570 euros? I forget where you live. Are you also German, or are you like... You're in Europe. I'm sorry if you told me before and I forgot. I'm an American, and I'm disabled. I don't have good memory. €500. That's like 700 USD. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Definitely less expensive than a fucking computer, but good grief. Oh, come on, game. Don't give me this game. I guess we'll do that. That's fine, yeah. What on earth? What on earth? Hmm. Huh. Oh yes. Oh no. Come on, game. Why you doing me like this, game? No, it's too big. That's not what she said. I bought the second best version, though. The cheapest cost you like 420 euro and has the same performance, just less GBS and an LCD display and just 60 hertz display. Wow. Yeah, 60 frames is fine. That's what console players aspire to, you know? Meanwhile, a PC player, you know, shits himself and cries when his 8K textures on his Skyrim titty mods don't work. You know, at least console players get to, you know, pretend that they're poor so that they can be rightfully upset when something goes wrong. Holy, I'm playing Little Nightmares on ultra graphics and I have 105 FPS. Man, does it feel good to be a PC player. Oh, fuck me. I guess there is fine. I tried to play it on my laptop before. It was horrible. Wow. Guess it was worth it. I suppose it was worth it. Almost, but not quite. Nice. Yes! Not just because of the graphics, but also because the controls are so weird. Yeah, there are a few games that are like that, unfortunately, where they're designed for console and their controls suck on PC or vice versa. Reminds me when Halo Wars came out and Halo Wars 2 came out, and they were RTS games on console, and my brain cannot comprehend how the fuck anybody plays an RTS on a console. Like, unless I have full mouse control with hotkeys, you know, 1 through 0, like, I don't feel like an RTS even makes any sense. Damn, it's so close to being perfect, but it's not quite. No! I have no place to put this. Fudge. Okay. This is so ugly. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. It fucking sucks. Oh, I want to start the entire thing over now. I'm so annoyed. No! Fuck you! Whoops. What a weird start. No, they're on the wrong side. You bitch. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Like, I was told that you can't really play a Souls game on anything but a controller. That's why I can't really play any of the Dark Souls games, because it hurts my hands too much. I had a Nintendo Switch before I sold it. I was way too late when I bought it. Yeah, now they have the Switch too, and it's like what, like twice the cost? of the Switch release or some bullshit, and everyone's mad, rightfully mad. What on earth? Where do I put this? This is so bizarre. I'm not mad because of the price, it's just that the games cost $90, 90 euros. Wow, that's like literally $100 USD. What the fuck? They're actually selling their games for 100 USD. That is, outrageous is not really even strong enough to describe how fucking ridiculous that is. They're really trying to force the industry to become a luxury industry for products that are worse than what we had as kids. Which is, disgusting. Like, that is a very disgusting thing to do. The problem is that they're getting away with it. Yeah, unfortunately there's too many Nintendo adults in our age category. Actually, I have no idea how old you are. You could be 16 for all the fuck I know. I don't know. But yeah, like there are a lot of Nintendo adults that cannot help but just splurge everything Nintendo. And don't get me wrong, I'm not, like, the games are not necessarily bad, but some of them are very mid, and so the idea of paying $100 for them is kind of, stupid. Outrageous, even. $100 for Mario Kart. Wow. That is the fakest and the gayest. Nintendo L. Okay, I need to loop this around all the way over here to complete all of those at once. Last Mario Kart I played was Double Dash on the GameCube. That was good shit. I don't think I have any interest in any Mario Kart game after that one. Like, I was a GameCube boy, but that doesn't mean I worship Nintendo. It's just what was available at the time. My true calling was to be a PC gamer because, like, because of StarCraft. But I did play a lot of Soul Calibur 2, Mario Kart Double Dash. Oh, and the absolute biggest thing from the GameCube, for me personally, Metroid Prime 1 and 2. That shit is my jam. I haven't, as you might imagine, though, I haven't played the, I haven't played the Metroid Prime remaster because that was like that's a Switch game. But you know, knowing that it's out there means that one day I possibly could play it. And that was always back behind of the consoles. Not sure what that means. when it comes to performance. Oh, right. Yeah, you're correct. I remember very distinctly when the Wii came out that people were like, the graphics still look like the GameCube. And so I'm not surprised if that's how they are nowadays as well, still. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause here and leave you with some music for a little while, because I need to use the toilet. And I am back from the toilet. Let us return. Oh no, I want to restart this one too. Oh no. Oh no. Bro had stage 7 diarrhea? I didn't know there were stages. Also, no. That's not really a thing I get almost ever. Alright. Main reason why I didn't buy a console like PS5 is because I'm not going to pay for online. That's literally so stupid. So like, do Xbox and Sony require that you go online for their consoles? I know that there's that thing about games getting destroyed because of companies shutting servers down. I know that's a thing happening. I have to start another motherfucking... I have to make another node. I fucking hate this. Excuse me. Yeah, they're doing some shit with like deleting old games or whatever, you know, and that's pretty bad. Okay, that's bad. Okay, it's very bad. Okay. You have to pay to play online. Yeah, that's goofy. Why would I do that? Yeah, I'm totally not like a World of Warcraft player for 15 years until recently. On Nintendo and PS and PlayStation. Not sure about Xbox. Okay. All I know is that the console gaming is toxic as fuck. The companies and everything. That's all I ultimately know. Well, this sucks. Well, this fucking sucks. Okay, we got that. If you buy a higher rank of PlayStation Plus, then you have really big game gallery, but Nintendo just has their old retro games collection. which is also cool but not as cool. You shouldn't have to pay for online, in my opinion. It's very antiquated to pay for online play. Yeah, it's very, very antiquated. I don't know why it's still a practice. Kind of reminds me of the conundrum of like the disappearance of the expansion pack. Like, it used to be in the day that you would get a game, the game would be complete, and then like a year later you would get new content that adds 50 to 100% more game to it. But nowadays everything is quote-unquote DLC. And DLC is used as a means of making a game complete in post. And that's just disgusting. Like, that is so disgustingly lazy. Whereas with the expansion pack paradigm, it was an expectation of this is basically the same game, but we've added a whole other game to our game. That's not how it works anymore. That's why indie games are better. Because make no mistake, we are in a golden age of video games. It's a golden age of indie games, and it's a golden age of, I don't know if there's if I could ever describe mobile games as being legitimate, but they do seem to be very popular. So in a way, we're in a golden age of mobile games, even though I don't really have any idea how good or bad they are. I know that they're just popular. Most mobile games are ass. Yeah, that impression is quite clear. That is one of the most clear as day impressions ever. They spam those ads to squeeze money out of us. Yep. The thing is, though, is that, like, it's your responsibility to be a smart consumer and not buy shit that you don't need, such as literally anything in a mobile game. But at the same time, it's gross practice. They still get people, though, you know, like those gacha mobile games really get quite a lot of popularity going on. So as much as they are shit, they're still relevant, unfortunately. I should stop. Wait, there's a thing there, so we'll do that. This is almost literally perfect. It just says one forest. One forest that's out of place. One fucking forest. Do I permit this? Will I ever have a piece again that's even close to being this close? Oh God, I'll do it. I will make the sacrifice. I won't be happy, but I'll do it. Wait, no, I want to connect that, so we do that instead. Fuck! I can't press Control Z for undo. I have to press the U button. Fuck you, game. That would have been so good if I could put... I could clip those together. Yeah, this was a test railroad. I need such a specific piece to make that do anything, so I've kind of fucked myself, and it's all my fault. Blank. Fuck. Almost works right here. Not quite, though. I wonder if I've asked this question before, but I wonder if yawns get transmitted through, or can be transmitted through audio alone. It's like, if you hear me yawn, will you also yawn? Like, within 5 minutes or so? I don't know. Yawning is so weird. As a generality, it kind of is, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie. One time I thought about writing like an SCP article for that was meant to. It was supposed to illustrate the how scary it is to have that yawns are communicable through very little means. And so what the SCP would probably do is it would just be like a virus communicable just through vision that starts making you yawn until your head splits open and you just die from yawning. And if you see it happen to somebody, it will happen to you within like 5 minutes. I didn't get around to actually writing it though. I thought about it. But it's just so... It is a very strange thing, inherently. Cognito hazard. I guess that's what category that would be. I know I said SCP, but I actually wrote it. I would actually write on RPC Authority, actually. I haven't checked on them in a very, very long time. I have one article there, but just the one. And I haven't really participated with them ever since, because I just haven't bothered. Oh, do I do this? No, I have 29 tiles. I don't need to use up my thing like that. I could probably just put it here. Great. Can't put it there either. Ugh. I don't want it to be... Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care enough. It can go there. No. Oh. This wants to be closed off? Okay, that's eventually possible. Right now, though, kind of, not looking great. What the fuck? No! So close. Does kind of work here. You're already getting tired! Got problems of your own, kitten. It is... Okay, so... It is 16 after the hour. I think that sort of filled up my prerequisite after having used the toilet in the middle of the stream. So I don't want to wake my neighbors up. So I should get out of here in a few moments. In just a little bit. Once I can restrain myself from continuing to play the game. Requires a little bit of discipline. I'll get it eventually, though, in a moment. I swear. I'm not... I have the ability to control my impulses. Oink, you need to fucking stop. You stop, dude. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Okay, okay. Thank you all very much for joining me here tonight. I really appreciate you coming here to hang out with me. We will be back in 2 days, Friday, if you live in the United States. Current plan is I'm going to try this Ao Oni. I was told...
Oh, that's a lot of damage!
I was told that it was funny bad, so I am hoping that it truly is funny bad and not going to just simply piss me off, because I don't aspire to be a rage streamer where, like, the reason people want to watch me is to watch me fucking scream and shout. But if it's actually funny bad, well then there's no issue whatsoever. Also, before I go, I want to say I fucking finished my first goddamn video. So if you guys have any interest in video essay content, if you have any interest in Arcane the show, whether you loved it or hated it, I have finished my first video on it. You can find that in my main channel, not the stream upload channel, my other channel. And I will, any and all criticism and feedback is welcome on that. So I would really appreciate that if anybody interested would give it a quick look at the very least. Also, if you happen to be new here and you enjoy hanging out with us tonight, if you think I deserve a follow, I'd appreciate that quite a bit. We stream 3 times a week for approximately 2 hours, and this stream will be re-uploaded to YouTube tomorrow night, where we'll join every single stream I've ever done. So if there are any you want to catch up on, you can find all of them there. Link is in the About section. Alright, that's a good 20 minutes after, so I really need to get out of here. So thank you all very much for being here. I appreciate your support in every capacity. I hope you have a good afternoon, evening, morning, etc. And I will see you all again Friday with Ao Oni. Ciao!